Sometimes life hits pause, not because we're quitting, but because we're reloading. Between many days at work, long nights at home, and everything life throws our way, the grind doesn't stop. It just shifts gears. We're taking a little time to wrench, ride, and reset. And even though things have been quiet online, trust me, something bold is coming.
Well, we're back. Finally catching up. I am not to that point 100% yet, and I don't know when this video will come out. We are getting ready to go on a little spring break vacation. So today I'm going to hurry and just change the oil on the Toyota. And basically, I just did a really good service the last time. So I'll probably hurry and pull the air cleaner out, blow it out, clean it out. But other than that, it's just going to be the oil, filter, check the fluids. And then I had a rear tire repaired this morning with a slow leak. I'm going to go up and have them rotated. I was going to do it myself, but we're kind of on a crunch time, trying to get out of here at a decent time and head to St. George and just enjoy, 5 or 6 days, something like that. So I'll hurry and get the oil change done. And then you'll get some video clips of, just us in St. George doing things. This one's going to be not much work, a little bit of play until I get back and get started or finished on that Ford Ranger. I was going to show you, I've already started because I thought, I'm not going to have much time as far as any projects. So I thought I would just kind of hurry and throw this together, and then a little bit of, like I said, vacation fun. And then when we get back, we'll get back to the grind.
I'll follow you with every step that you take. I will give you everything, my all, but for you I will go. A shadow at
And that comes with your oil filter, but that snaps up in there. And the quicker you snap it, the better. It's kind of tight, if I remember. But if you snap it up in there quick, it drains like that. Hopefully you can see that. Just drains right on out of that little tube. Then when that's done, then you can put that tool on there. Let's see if it has a name. I don't know. Just oil filter wrench. I thought it was 64 millimeter 14 flute, but it has these little notches and they go around those tabs. Loosen that up. And just like that, like I said, it's not brand new, and they've got all the black from my dirty gloves, but it'll work. And if you're trying to save, especially right now with everything being so costly, if you're trying to save money and it's not in terrible shape, just clean it out, blow it out really good. Now so you can see those tabs. So this right down in there, but it locks down in those tabs. Oh, you gotta keep the latch out of there. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with my hands. There we go. Just like that, locks on there, locks on there. And I also do like the K&N filters and some of the others. They're easier to clean. You can just soap and water, let them sit and then let them air out, dry out. They're just way nice for cleaning and taking care of them. And if you do that, then obviously you don't ever have to have another filter as long as you take care of it and clean it out really good. Well, let's just try it. And that O-ring sits up underneath there for that plug. But that also comes in the kit. And even the instructions. It's your first time. So the older filters that were in the canister, you'd take some of the new oil and put the oil on the ring just to kind of lubricate everything up, keep it so it's not all dried out. So these I just take a little bit on my finger. As you can see, I just put on these a little bit. Doesn't have to be much at all, just enough to put a little on there, and then I'll put that on that plug for now. But now we can pull that. So you got to make sure that the filter wrench sits on those notches right, because there's a couple different patterns, and I don't know if they're made for different vehicles, I'm assuming. I just know how this one goes on there. So I make sure I just turn it until it fits. Just like that. Now mine went up all the way on and tight. Give it a little bump. Loosen it. And like I said, you'll still get some oil out of there. Hopefully it doesn't drain too much. Oh, it looks like I can see a bit yet. And there it is. There's that other O-ring. Then again, take the new one. A little bit of oil. And just kind of run around it. There you have it. Now, we're ready to put everything back. I'll just quickly make sure I wipe that up here in the housing, just again to keep everything clean. And the bottom of that housing, I try to make sure I clean it off really good. Keep everything sealed up. Where's that guy? So then your filter goes back on there, slides on. There's a little metal tube. I guess I could show you that. With the port, so the oil can, of course, run through everything. And then you're ready to go back on. Just gonna wipe that flange right there. Everything up there's done. And it's plastic, so when you go back and tighten it, don't overdo it and crack it. I think they make aluminum ones for them and stuff, like an aftermarket. I don't think it's necessary unless you crack the plastic one. Then it is. Okay, so this fits on those middle notches on this one. So I get it to where it stops, and then just snug it up just a little bit is what I do. And then again, here's the smaller O-ring. Clean everything off in that groove so it sits. I didn't show you that, but there's a little groove right on the bottom where that O-ring sits. It'll stay there, and then just take your plug and put your plug. Oh, and that's just for a 3/8 ratchet. If you use the extension, obviously it's easier to get to where it's got some of the framing and everything in the way. Same thing here. Switch back to the big wrench, and like I said, this wrench is, it's a 1/2 inch, so I don't need to put too much leverage on this. I don't want to break it. Again, just good and snug. And that should do it. So this is extremely full. It already had some in it, otherwise it wouldn't have been quite so drastic. But I take this, the old filter, put it in a little box, and then this is going to be tricky. I don't know if it's going to come just a running out of there. I don't want to get it all over my pants. Oh yeah, shit. That's what I was afraid of. But I take this container, I get these from these dairy places. Oh, guess what? That's gonna be full. Shit. So I'm gonna use this bucket for now. Actually, I got a lid for this. I think I'll just, oh shit. I'll just leave that. Make a mess everywhere. But I'll just put my lid on there. This is already overfilling. But then I can take this whole drum to a mechanic shop. Some of them take them where they dispose of stuff. And I'll take them and drop them off and dispose all the oil at their place. Get rid of it. And then go get a new drum from, like I said, the dairy systems places around here. I don't know, depending on where you're from, or sometimes the factories, different places will get rid of them, let you have them for free or dirt cheap. I'm really good at making messes, I know that. But I'm getting good at cleaning them up too. And that's it. So now I can take this drum up, like I said, to a mechanic shop, a lube shop, or wherever, and dispose of it and be done. And then when I get my new one, I'll dump that in there. Oh, really quick, I figured everybody knows how to put oil in, but this one's 0.20. I try to use the synthetics, even though all that stuff's more money. I think long term it's just better. If I overfill this funnel too much, it'll spill out of there, so I'm trying to get it just straight down in there. I think it's 6 quarts, 5.5, 6 quarts for this. There you have it. That's 5 quarts, so I'll have to probably add one more. I think it's 6, I'm pretty sure. And then I've got, like, again, just wipe everything down. But I have, you know, the power steering, brakes are good. and everything else, the antifreeze, the antifreeze looks good, but I'll check everything, just make sure, top everything off, especially now where we're getting ready for a long trip. But yeah, I did forget to mention all this earlier. I figured I better just throw it in the video to add to it. Make sure you guys didn't think that I was going to drive down the road without any oil. Ooh, perfect. I'm almost out. Woo. Yeah, it's full. Let's watch out.
You got her right.
A little tiny bit. All right. Okay, Phoenix, you want to go start it? So that's it, guys. We'll start it up, run it for a minute. We'll let the filter housing and everything fill up. Check the oil. Like I said, it should be 6 quarts, I believe. And then we'll go from there, and we'll see you on the road. Always make sure you double check that you did everything, you didn't forget anything, got busy doing something. But I got the oil drain plug in, the filter cap and plug in, blew out the air cleaner, or the air filter. We'll see you in St. George.
Nelly. 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 Nelly, baby. Hopper, hopper, stubber, stubber.
Doing a little scootering in St. George. Say hello, everyone.
Well, you're almost out of battery, by the way.
Set, go. Oh, there's a lot of money here. University money. I don't think there's a limit on it. Well, we made it to Utah Tech University, just scrolling around on the scooters, as you can see. And Phoenix is gonna ride the buffalo. He thinks. Okay, come on. That is sweet. Good job.
sun is high, sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright. To me that's alright. I spend my days just dreaming about you. Well, now that's just what I will do. I'm telling you, the sky is blue, the sun is high. I'm sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright. You know, to me that's alright. You know, to me that's alright.
That smells. Yeah. What is it called? Catch it. Oh, dude. Those swing things over to the ground. Oh, you're supposed to stand on those?
This trip wasn't about going viral. It wasn't about chasing likes or perfect lighting. It was about this, being present, a father and son, rolling through a new town, making memories that matter. Life gets busy, but moments like these, they remind me why I grind, why I fight, and why I build. The best stories aren't always the loudest. Sometimes they're quiet, simple, and exactly what we needed. Big things are coming. Stay tuned, and remember, be the buffalo. Thanks again so much for watching, and until the next time, God bless.